me in the room where that small town scandal love affair. Time rolled down, wind in our hair. One kid from the wrong side of town, and the other one on the way down. Running all the lights straight through the wreck. Young love gone straight to our heads.
You want everyone to
Whatever.
right over here.
Hey, it's their favorite band. That's right, we need to get them as a sponsor. Yes,
Your daddy said, be careful, son. That's my
think we had to go upstairs or something like that? Inside there.
You're not the type to stick
Yeah.
around. And if you
That would be.
you're only track her down.
Smells like popcorn in here. Kicks 101.1. Iowa's best country. Well, I still be Iowa's best country. Right? Alright. Hey there, how are you?
I just got done listening to your song in the computer and I thought, oh, I recognize that voice coming.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Ruth. Chris.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you guys. Travis said.
I'm giving him the look. What?
I need to see the look. What's the look? Give me the.
The look was like, really?
Sorry. I've captured it for all time right here. The look. Yeah, that's good.
That work?
Oh, no, that's no. How about there?
Is that
Oh, there.
Better?
awesome? All right.
She likes it high, I like it low. Well, she gets her way.
Okay.
You want it down a little?
No, I'm just.
There you go. I compromised.
All right. Is this all on camera? They're fighting over the mic.
We are.
It happens.
She won again.
I always win.
Well, you were right. You're right. She always wins.
Yep.
Did I just wrap myself out?
Special guests in the Kicks 101.1 studios. Want to welcome Joe and Kristen, the Sins Country. Welcome to Kicks 101.1.
Thanks for
Glad to
having
be here.
us.
How's it going?
Great.
Doing awesome.
Yeah. We're burning up the miles, just heading all across the country. So
You were
we finally
doing-
made it to Iowa.
You were doing, what did you say, 44 out of 45 days?
Yep.
Yep.
With a show, well, we got a actually it's probably 45 straight days because we got a show. We're just heading back to Nashville for one day. And
Oh,
And then
okay.
back out on the road.
then, yeah, crisscrossing the country.
Wow, keeping you busy.
Yeah.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
Who's doing the majority of the driving between you two?
It's him. Our little boy actually called last night and he's like, Daddy, is Mommy driving? and Joe's like, no, she's not driving.
I said
Good.
tomorrow she'll drive. And
He's
she
like,
said,
no, she'll crash. She'll crash the car.
Well, now wait a minute. Are you saying you're a bad driver?
I'm not a
No,
bad
she's-
driver, but he remembers this one time that this car came out of nowhere and almost hit us from the side, and he remembers that. He's Mommy can't drive,
Yeah.
so he fears for our lives.
She
When
was
Mommy
going to
drives.
drive here this morning, but I was like, you want to drive, honey? She goes, are you tired or something?
I was
We
Facebooking
just started out.
it.
I
I was
thought-
Facebooking it.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so you're just riding along on social media. You're driving.
I have to keep it updated.
She's driving to Hampton now, so look
Okay.
out. If you're on the roads, look out.
Watch out.
Well, you were both from California. Kristen, you're from Northern California,
I
right?
am. Mhm.
Right around Yosemite National Park.
Yep, an hour away. It's beautiful.
That's on my list of places to go.
You need to go.
I
You want
have-
to come with us? We're headed that way.
Yeah. I think
3 weeks.
I think I could get time off to do that. And Joe, you're from Southern California.
Yeah, from 29 Palms. It's out there, the Marine Corps base.
Okay.
A lot of sand, desert, mountains.
There you go,
123 degrees, 105 at midnight. That's where I'm from.
Okay, so different worlds for you too.
It is, yeah. California's like a whole, it could be a couple different states, really.
Sure.
Yeah.
So for you, growing up in Northern California, where did music, and how did music play a role in your life, and when did you decide this is what I want to do?
I think I was about 5 when I actually was like, this is what I want to do. I sang a solo for the kindergarten Christian class, and from that point on, I was like, this is it, you
Right,
know.
right.
And my dad, he listened to classic country. I mean, Waylon,
Sure.
and Willie, and Conway, and Loretta, and all that stuff. So I grew up loving music and just wanting to sing all the time, just wanting to, be a part of the music industry.
Right. And Joe, for you, where did music kind of come into your life?
Yeah, well, at 5, I was telling a story the other day about this. About my brother plays trumpet, and he taught me how to play trumpet when I was 5. My mom passed away when I was 6, and my father remarried, and she played piano. So she taught me piano at about 8, 9 or so. And growing up through school, I was an instrumentalist, and I didn't get a guitar until I was 16 when my buddy Steve Doe gave me the guitar he got for Christmas. He said, "Hey, learn this, because I'm not going to play it." You know, he's like, "I'm a short little Asian guy, and I play basketball." You know, Steve, it doesn't have nothing to do with that, man. Don't trust me, it does.
Okay.
But anyways, so I started playing guitar, and I got a Randy Travis tape and a George Strait tape and Old 8x10 by Randy Travis.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
Rode into Twilight,
Yeah,
and I was
sure.
like, "This is what I want to do." You know, no more Elvis Presley,
Right.
dancing
Okay.
around the corner. It's country music, so
My dad's a huge Randy Travis fan, so I listened to all that stuff
yeah,
growing up.
He's great.
So then you both, I mean, obviously separately, you both went to Nashville at separate times.
I moved there about 10 years ago, and you've been there, what, 17?
Yeah, I got there in '96.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you've been there a while.
Overnight success. You know it.
And I was actually watching another interview you two were doing and found out that you worked together songwriting
Mhm.
Yeah.
first.
Mhm.
How did that come about?
We were actually introduced by Bart at NSAI. He's the director of the songwriting organization. So he hooked us up for a co-write, and I went over to his house just to check out a little recording session he was doing.
And she never left.
I
I'm just
know.
kidding.
No, he just had me laughing the whole time. So it was just kind of like there was a connection there
Yeah.
from the first
We rode a
time.
couple weeks later, got married about 3 months later.
Wow, that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the ring after maybe 7 to 10 days.
So you just knew right away.
He did.
You didn't
You didn't know?
No, I did know. It was mutual. I'm just joking with him. It
I was like,
mutual.
we should get married. She's like, "Yeah." Really? Yeah.
So how does being married affect your songwriting? I mean, what if you get into maybe a disagreement? You don't like a melody, and you don't like a certain lyric. I mean, how? Because you're basically spending every day, all day together, your life together. You're a country artist, and you're songwriting together. How does being married affect that?
You already see that she's right and she wins all the time.
He just gives in a lot.
Yeah, and when I really feel strongly about something, I give in. But then later, when she wants a new dress or something, "Well, honey, remember that line and something you regret? I think we might go this way on it." "Okay, babe." You just hit it at the right moment,
Okay.
That's all women, I think. Just wait.
So you're talking you got to compromise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
we
Yeah,
do.
I mean, and we work really well together with stuff. I mean, sometimes she'll bring a lyric that's just about all we've done, and I'll write a melody to it. So
Right.
that's a good way to work together because she's got her side, I got my side, and then sometimes we'll sit down with an idea, and she'll go, "I hate that," and
And
I'll-
we say, we're writing it
we're
anyway.
writing it, and it turns out to be Romeo and Juliet Sparks.
Right, your current single.
Yeah.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, you're
Rat
welcome.
me out
Yeah,
again.
you know it.
So you're more, Kristen, the lyric person?
Yeah, I am. I can't play guitar like he plays it.
Okay.
He's my guitar player. That's why I married him. Anyway, but yeah, I'm more of a lyricist.
And so then you basically the other part, and you put the two together.
Yeah.
He does both. I mean,
Yeah.
he's amazing. Like he can just sit down and
Oh.
in like 30 minutes. I'm
Tell
trying.
me
I'm
more.
trying to get a new dress.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Tell us more.
he can sit down and he will literally write a song in 30 minutes by himself, and it's amazing. He just has that talent, and it's hot.
Hey.
So you're riding his coattails.
Oh, now you're about ready to
No,
get trouble.
Just kidding.
Okay.
You're
Just
gonna have to
kidding.
buy me a dress to make up for
She's
that
like,
one.
"Where is he parked?" Because I
Great.
was crashing into his vehicle.
Just kidding. I'm just having fun.
That's okay.
Well, let's talk about the single, Romeo and Juliet Sparks. You two wrote it.
We did, and it kind of came from like the beginning of our love story, really.
It wasn't easy.
As fast as it
That's right.
happened, my father was not too happy about it.
Really?
He's an ex-cop,
He's up here,
Okay.
something like that.
very tall.
Shot putter, discus thrower.
Wow.
Owner of a bazillion guns, legally, of course. Yeah, he didn't like it. He didn't like it
No.
much.
Well, I mean, the first time he called Joe's phone to get the lowdown on
Mhm.
Joe, he was running this energy drink promotion, and my dad calls him, and it rings, and he gets his voicemail, and he said, "Hey, this is Joe Sins with Who's Your Daddy?" And he was like, "Who is this guy?" He wanted to kill
He
you.
was called, "Who's your daddy energy drink?" I mean, what am I going to do, Hey, this is Joe Sins with a humbly want to marry your daughter. No, I didn't know he was calling. You could have given me a heads up. I could have changed my voicemail. But
I didn't know.
So you have debates among yourselves.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, you have to.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
But they must be fun debates.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no. It's
Sometimes.
fun to laugh about them after it's over.
After
I tell
it's
you
over.
what, when I'm in her crosshairs,
Oh boy, look
there's a
out.
lot of places I would rather be, like in the middle of an intersection.
We do
with
really
vehicles.
love each
I'm
other.
kidding.
You just making it like we don't.
No, that's good.
Well,
That's
you,
good.
Joe, you got your guitar strapped on here.
Let's have an argument.
What are you and Kristen gonna sing?
An argument. It's
We're
called
gonna sing Something You
Something You
Regret?
Regret. It's on our upcoming EP.
Okay.
It's kind of just a.
It's a
little-
fun song.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see how much fun we have.
All right. Well, since we're short on microphones here in the studio, Kristen gets mine.
Yay!
Don't swing it too hard because it might hit her.
All right, here we
Swing
go.
it, hurry up, kill her.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Country.
All right. I've been working like a dog all week long. It's time to bust loose in this town.
Boy, you got a reputation I haven't got, so you better not be running down.
You're wearing a ring on your left hand. That means you're mine on mine.
So remember that, just in case you start to have to put up a dime. I've been working to in case you forgot I ain't staying here all night.
Well, I better not catch you with another string. There's gonna be a fight. If you're not back by 12 o'clock, then there'll be a heck to pay.
Oh, we'll see about that.
We sure will if you stay out too late. I'm not playing, baby, it's a threat. Don't go doing something you regret. Well, it's 12:38 on the dot, and you're still not answering your phone.
I tried calling 3 times now, every time going home.
You must be up to no good. There's so many calls. You're probably with some cowboy.
You're probably with a blonde that's thin and tall.
I'm not playing, baby, it's a threat. Don't go doing something you regret. That's what I said. Let me tell you something, honey. Don't expect no loving tonight. I'm not playing, baby, it's a threat. Don't go doing something you regret. I'm not playing, that's what I said. Don't go doing something you
Thank you.
But that's what it's like every time we have a little argument.
One of my favorite parts, and Ruth is here in the studio too. One of my favorite parts of that, you'll probably agree, facial expressions.
Yeah.
Watching the facial expressions between you two was fantastic. Right.
I just do it.
So you're on Facebook. I know I
Twitter,
Twitter, yeah.
YouTube.
That's right, because you're following me on Twitter. I'm following you.
Yeah.
We became Facebook friends earlier today, so that must have been you, Kristen. Or
See, we do things quick. We get married real quick, become Facebook
Yes.
Twitter real quick.
Real quick.
As soon as you tweeted me or tweeted me, I tweeted you back. You tweet something?
Okay, I'm not
That's
sure.
why she talks all the time.
I'm not sure the jargon was right there, but we can work on
We'll
that.
work on that.
I like to twit. I mean, I like to tweet.
We like to tweet.
So you have the rest of your radio tour. Then what are you doing? What's the plans for the Sins Country 2013?
Romeo and Juliet sparks. Your daddy said, be careful, son. That's my baby girl, and she's too